finished. I did have IC on the thing. Tracked the hole down. Grocery store across the street was piggybacking on my land. And they left an unsecured jack point in a bathroom stall. Old as hell maintenance jack in a fuse box. And my security ignored it. Mystery solved. Shadowlands isn't your personal tech support board, Lumens. Glad to see you fixed your own problem. Only way you're going to learn. Where to find elves? Is there any elf clubs or bars in the downtown area? I really want to meet one. They're just so beautiful. Maybe we can go dancing. Do elves like dancing? There's one in... Anyway. Bring a bouquet of roses. Elves love a romantic. The elf clubs I know of are members only due to creepy groupies like you. Not really appealing when a guy is only after them for the shape of their ears. Client screwed me. Bino is a fraud. I broke my first rule. Always get full payment up front. Left me hanging for 50% of the cash after I completed the job. I'm sure he'll have changed his name by the time this posting goes up. Male elf, brown hair, gold eyes. Look to be in his mid-30s. Be careful who you work for out there. Pro shot. Never thought I'd see you admit to a mistake on here. Thanks for the heads up. I'll keep my eyes open. We'll forward any info I come across if you're still looking to collect from the guy. Sent you some surveillance footage. Is this your man? Blitz. Nice one. I'll split the take with you if this lead pans out. Good to find that there's some honor among runners. Alright. So that's just like Shadowlands bulletin board. It's like a hacker kind of thing anyway. Oh wait, I don't have any. I think that's about it. Yeah. So we definitely missed some stuff in the hotel, but it'll be okay. Alright. So we'll swing up here and talk to Blitz again. Well, Chief, I wasn't around for most of it, but you got me out of that hotel, and for that, you've got my eternal thanks. Alright. How long were you in there? I ended up there after the anarchist revolution of 39. I was just a kid back then, too young to realize how good I was, how much money I could have made working the shadows. And being so young and dumb, I fell in with the gang crowd, and that was that. You're a member of a drug gang. Why should I trust you? Why wouldn't you, Chief? I mean, just look at me. I'm a trustworthy guy. Well, I don't know all that much, Chief. I wasn't a member of a gang leadership or anything. I'm not really sure why you care either. Consider it a test. I need to know where your loyalties lie. He rolls his eyes. If that's what it'll take to trust me, fine. Anything for you, Chief. Well, where to begin? When I first arrived at Dragonfall, I spent some time taking in the lay of the land. The Schwarzherzen were still a pretty small gang, strictly street level, but I could see they were going places. I did a little pro bono decking for their leader, a fat little dwarf named Dieter. Soon enough, I was part of the family. For a drug gang, the Schwarzherzen were decent enough folks. I made a lot of money with them, helped them take the hotel in the first place. We had a lot of good years then. Then Dieter was killed in a firefight, and our happy little family fell apart. Was that when the hotel got attacked? Not exactly. The Schwarzherzen maintained their hold on the Dragonfall, but after the change of leadership was bad news for me. After Dieter kicked the bucket, his second-in-command took over. She was a real piece of work. Called herself Leonie Luster. She had a vicious streak a mile long, and she was none too fond of me. Did she turn on you? Immediately. You don't know why. I don't know why. Maybe she felt threatened by my friendship with Dieter, but after he ate that bullet, back before he ate that, I cannot read today, anyway. But maybe she was just jealous of my rugged good looks. Who the hell knows? The point is, she went after me vigorously. Within 24 hours of Dieter's death, I had a price on my head, and then the hotel got taken over. So that's what you need to know about the Schwarzherzen. They were a great gang, a powerful gang. I helped to make them that way. Then they had a management turnover and everything went to hell. Blitz rocks back on his feet, hands in his pocket. That's it. End of story. Anything else you want to talk about? Wait a second. That isn't it. There's some pretty big holes in that story. Come on, Chief. This is all ancient history. Wouldn't you rather talk about the future? The runs we're going to go on and all the money we're going to make? Blitz, tell me what happened between Lester putting the price on your head and the hotel being attacked. Alright, Chief, fine. If that's what it'll take to make you happy. So I was in a bind, right? The members of the Schwarzherzen who were loyal to Lester were all out for my blood, and none of the others were going to stick their necks out for me. The advantage of being a ganger is protection in numbers. When those numbers turn against you, you've got to get creative if you want to stay alive. What did you do? Blitz taps the plastic of his data jack. What I had to do. Lester had declared war on me, so I retaliated, and I won. All without ever firing a shot. Well, that's not a very good answer. You won't be satisfied till I spell it out, will you? Okay, fine. I hacked into Lester's computer and sent all of her information to a rival organization. Remember Frank from the hotel? He was my liaison. They hit him, and they hit him hard. And then they took the hotel, and then they took me. I'll admit that the plan backfired a little. He read it out as, I don't know. You did what you had to do, yeah. Thanks, Chief. I knew you'd understand. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to get back to what I was doing. We'll talk later, I'm sure. And, Chief, I'm glad to be a member of the team. So, I mean, you know, it is what it is. I mean, when you're in a group of criminals, you gotta, you know, protect yourself. I'm assuming. I mean, I'm not a, criminal. Anyway. Welcome back. What can I do for you? I acquired this drone. Can you get it up and running again? Yeah, probably. It might take a bit of doing, though. I love working on these old corp drones. Ooh, a corp drone. Can't make you any guarantees, but either way, it's on the house. Okay. I'll start on it right now. See you later. Hang on a second. There was something else I needed to talk to you about. Yeah, go on. Looking for something that can play back a DVD. Really? That is old tech. Very old, in fact. Vintage RCA. The player itself, though, this I do not have. You may wish to try your luck down at the junkyard. There's a scavenger there, a primitive man with a crude disposition. If anyone here at the Cruise Bazaar can help you find your DVD player, he can, but he will almost certainly attempt to overcharge you for it. But you're not here for gossip. Shall we conclude our business? I could give you the display for, say, $200. Paul Amsel said to charge it to his account. Ah, very well. I'll have it packaged up and delivered to him immediately. So I don't understand that because, I've got a DVD player and I can hook it up to my regular TV, so even HD, can you believe it? We are now ready to open up donations once again. Thanks to your assistance, the shelter is now fully stocked with blankets and space heaters. We have enough rice, salt, and barley to last through the winter, but guaranteeing the physical well-being of the Cruise Bazaar's needy is only a part of the equation. We must see to their mental well-being as well. Our next goal is to fully stock the library. With $350, we can make the purchase. Yep. This is incredibly generous. Thank you. Marvelous, truly marvelous. With this contribution, we have reached our second goal. We will put this money to use stocking the library with a full range of literature, philosophy, poetry, and training manuals. Alright. Yay. Alright, Lane. The old troll putters about, his artificial joints complaining loudly. He seems heavier today than when you first met. He takes your approach as a reason to seat himself and rest. I understand they put you in charge of Monica's outfit. Looks like we're both carrying heavy burdens. Ha, I suppose so. We'll see what gives out first, your will or my plastic knees. Let me guess, you want to know how I lost the legs? If you're offering. Might as well hear it from me than one of the addle-brained kids running around. Lost the legs during the first Euro War, if you must know, in a bombing. Need to know something else? I think I've already read that. Few folks have of any real discipline around here. Monica kept them calm by keeping them safe. Now that she's gone, they're going to start realizing what a heap of misery this blasted city can be. You don't seem too worried, though. I already died once. Every day since then is just a bonus. A tired, painful bonus. Really doesn't matter that much to me, but to the rest, it's going to be a different story. Monica kept this place in one piece. She read the flux like a bird reads the wind, or a fish reads the current. Without her, there's no telling what's going to happen. Alright. So he can kind of give you the pulse of Simi. I know you. By face, by name, by cry, or by song. Simi Kim is what most people call me. They think I don't know why, but I do, Monica explained. Sad, she never got to have a family. She'll never get married, never be a mother. Seems she was a mother to the whole cruise bazaar. Monica said a mother is always a mother, always. I wanted to escape with the children and the captain out of Austria. But it was wrong, all wrong. I was taking them over the mountains, but it was the wrong way, I know it was. It would have taken us straight to Germany, not Switzerland. We should have taken a train, gone to Italy. There we would have been safe. I didn't want it to end badly, so I turned it off. Zach sold me something new. In it, I feel strong. I have a son, and he's destined to save the world. I have to protect him because the machines have come back to kill him before he can become a man. I won't let that happen because in here, I'm strong. Aww. I don't remember this one. A young woman stands at the bar smoking a cigarette. You've seen her face before. Lucky Strike. One of the mercenaries from Monica's files. A plume of blue-gray smoke spills from the corner of her mouth as she turns her attention to you. Hey, you need something? Yeah, I know who you are. How you holding up, champ? I heard what happened to your boss. Yeah, well, sorry for your loss and all that. A lot of people are still torn up about it. So you need something, or are you just going to stand there staring? Did you know her? I met her a couple of times, seemed nice enough. But I mostly knew her by reputation. You can't live in this Kais without hearing about the Queen of the Cruise Bazaar. Can't say that I was a fan. You really need to brush up on your social skills. Oh, was that insensitive of me? Sorry. Guess I thought you'd have thicker skin. She didn't. I'm guessing it was jealousy. See, some posers didn't like to spend a lot of time around the real deal. Makes them feel a little insecure. Who do you think? The late ruler of this little Kaz of ours. The illustrious Monica Schaefer, Queen of the Cruise Bazaar. Here's to your old boss, the least anarchist I've ever met. Oh, then why did this entire Kaz start falling apart the second she got geeked? Either Monica controlled the Cruise Bazaar, or she had her fingers in so many pies that she might as well have. Comes out about the same thing either way. You and your friends, you followed Monica too. Obeyed her orders without question, right? No, not without question. And at the end of those debates, Monica would put her foot down, and you'd wind up doing whatever she said, right? Don't bother answering. It was a rhetorical question. For such a rabid anarchist, your friend seemed awfully comfortable being in power. Kind of a contradiction in terms, don't you think? Yeah. She blinks. Huh. I've got to admit, I wasn't expecting that. She was your friend, after all. You're following right along in her footsteps. Don't put my friends on pedestals. Monica made mistakes just like the rest of us. Yeah, I do what needs to be done. Fair enough, I suppose, but a word of advice, don't take too much on yourself. Spread the responsibility around. Good of you to care. I don't. But in a place like this, stacking too much power on one person is dangerous, not just for that person, but for everybody. The last thing that we need is for you to eat a bullet, and for this whole place to fall apart again. Huh. I don't know if they added that in the director's cut, or I just never noticed it last time I played. Interesting. Oh. Alrighty. Now we've got some stuff to sell. I found this schematic. Think you could hook me up with this chrome? Very nice. The design appears to be simple enough. Yes, should be able to provide you with this. It won't be cheap though. Alright. So basically that like unlocked some tech for us. The auto injector. So we're just a few now, oh gosh, we still need a data jack. I think I've got that, don't I? Yeah, basic vision magnification. Oh. Alrighty. I'll think about it. I'll come back. Yeah, that injector is going to come in really handy. So basically, I can turn into come on, talk to him already. Holy cow. Got a formula for a combat stem. Can you produce something like that? Yay. Did I get... Oh. I should have looked and see if I actually got money for that. No! Jerk. Scrody. A stout old man looks up from whatever old tech he's tinkering with to squint at you through thick, old-fashioned glasses. Pushes them up with an oil-stained finger as he straightens up to nod at you. He speaks with a gruff, well-meaning tone. That little shrew sent you my way, huh? Well, wonders never cease. Well, introductions are in order, I suppose. Scrody Buckman. At your service. Need something salvaged, some old components. Oh, let's see. I think I've got something that'll work for you. Here we go. An old Korean player that I dug up last week. 2010 model. A real beauty.